Yes, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The LSU Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Nick.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. But they've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarter.
Turning it on. Got his man in the middle. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They went 3-and-out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Right down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Can they catch him? They will get him. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jeff. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Rolling right and going deep. And his throw is incomplete. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's a
touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher in the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
Yeah, and when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent. It's predictable. And then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Pitts. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're...
Touchdown, LSU! a short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Breaks into the open.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Off play action on first down. He's going to let it go. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. This noise, this crowd, and you can feel the jolt of energy going through the Buckeyes.
Well, everybody loves 5-yard runs, Reese, but come on, let's get real. When you're chucking the ball down the field and you got great quarterback play and wide receivers out wide that are making plays, fans go nuts, and the horseshoe is one of the loudest places in all of college football.
Wants to fire on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Perez. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. They will stop him short. Turn it over on downs.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap and you're worried about the hold. But that time, they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
Quickly to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up third down.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Intercepted deep in his own end. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They go to the ground. And he uses that stiff arm like a discard, and they get it to the 18-yard line. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They bring the punter onto the field now.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Tigers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner will be brought down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pitts. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. You open a drive like that and the entire playbook opens up. Fires one high and deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown LSU. He got loose and it was lights out after that. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Give to the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The kick is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for the big play. Makes a grab down the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
You got to be sharp in the red zone.